the Celtics win the tip.
We will be joined later in the booth by Commissioner John Henschel. For now, though, listen to the sultry sounds of Walter on the PA.
And Darian Bosby early on. And Trey Anthony with the right-handed reverse. And Cam Blake, bucket. Blocking foul assessed to number 2, Alonzo King. That'll be his first foul, team first. Celtic possession. Brody, roll around, bucket. And Alonzo Kane gets the steal, he gets the layup. Scores 7-5, 17 minutes ran in the first half of our Celtic Heat. Foul will be assessed to number 15, Brody Gonzalez. That'll be his first foul, team first. Alonzo King shooting 2. The shot clock, Heat ball. It's out of bounds, it'll be Celtic ball. And Link, short shot is good. Timeout assessed to the Heat. too much heat. Couldn't handle it. Still Celtic ball. Technical foul assessed to number 11, John Chekovich. That'll be his first foul, team first. Darian Bosby will be shooting the technical free throw. And John Chep with the body. Bucket. Tag the bag, we're going the other way. Traveling. And Jared Johnson post moves. And Keyshawn Williams getting the layup to go. Jared Johnson picking up his player of the week performance from last week. Great pass from Lane Thompson to Trey Anthony on the back door. And stolen by the Heat. And John Chepkovich, rebound and bucket. Foul be assessed to number 10. Sorry, it'll be assessed to number 55, Lane Thompson. That's his first, team second. And John Chepkovich all the way. tape, Trey Anthony. Darian Bosby displaying the ball on a string. And it's all pink. Green ball. Foul be assessed to number 1, Trey Anthony. That'll be his first foul, team third. Jerry Johnson, tough bucket inside. And Darian Bosby. Boom. And Darian Bosby hits another one. Boom.
Let's talk, boss. Hey, Blaze, down the ground. Make a move.
And one, Darian Bosby. Foul be assessed to number 4, Antonio Phillips. That'll be his first foul, team third. Darian Bosby shooting 1. And tough finish from Brody Gonzalez. And backs open is Sunday. Doug's Wills. Antonio Phillips with the mini money. And it's stolen by the Celtics. We have numbers. And great pass from Brody Gonzalez to Jerry Johnson for the Deuce. We're knotted up at 28 apiece. 3 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the first half of the Heat versus the Celtics. be assessed to number 5, Jimmy Hines. That'll be his first foul, team 4. And double technical fouls are assessed to number 5, Jameer Hines, and number 2, Alonzo King. That'll be Jameer Hines' second foul, team 5th. Alonzo King's second foul, team 4th. CJ Link with the layup. Foul will be assessed to number 4, Antonio Phillips. That'll be his second foul, team 5th. Aaron Mosby shooting 2. And Aaron Mosby knocks it down. Not enough at 30 apiece. And great left-hand finish from Jameer Hines all the way. And timeout assessed to the Heat. 32-30. And Alonzo King lays it up and in. 12 seconds remain. 9, 7. And Antonio Phillips gets the bucket. 3, 2, 1. Jared Johnson full court. 7 minutes to go. We're going into the halftime. 37-32.
As promised, we have the commissioner.
Here I am for you guys. Second half, Celtics leading 37-32 at the break. Cam Link is off. I saw some buckets from Jared Johnson and Darian Bosby as I got here into the gym. It's a really nice take from Keyshawn Williams. Jared's one of those guys this year, especially with how he's played, that'll be in the mix for potentially first team all-league. He's just a scoring machine. That rebounds by Thompson. King looks to go. A little hop step and gets it to go. Jared wanted to travel. And one of the things about the Heat, their ability to attack the basket and score at the rim is as good as anyone, is once again Jared Johnson from the volleyball line. Now I know the Heat only have 5 here, but when they're dialed in on offense and they're getting to their spots, as Zoe does it again, his shot is short, they can score with anyone. Again, down 5 points here, now 4 to the Celtics. This is a real good first half from the Heat, who are looking to just pick up a little bit of momentum as they head into the playoffs. And really your seed doesn't matter. I mean, I guess the better the seed you have, theoretically the easier path that you have, but we've seen plenty of teams that don't have the best finish in the regular season make noise in the playoffs. So it's all about playing your best basketball this time of the year, and that's what the Heat are looking to do. They will be locked into the number 12 seed, so they're going to play in the 5-12 game at 12:15 next week. Is Anthony on the baseline with a really nice pull-up jumper. And again, the Heat are getting to their spots offensively. We'll have to see how they can guard Wood, which is just a significantly taller Celtics team. Antonio Phillips, you got both CJ and Cam Link, and Jared Johnson just have long arms, and that is a little bit of an edge maybe for the Celtics, as the other player on the court right now is Chepkovich in the corner. That's going to be Link, CJ, who I guess we'll call them by their first name. And that's knocked out of bounds by Williams.
I had said last week that when Cam and CJ are both having good games, they're linked in.
Well done, Aaron.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. And I believe it was two weeks ago. See what I did there? Yes.
There you go.
As Phillips' 3 from the corner is good.
I don't work alone, folks.
I believe the Link brothers were co-player of the game in a Week 9 win for the Celtics, and then Jared Johnson was not only player of the game for the Celtics last week, but was awarded Player of the Week honors. I think he had 34 points. And the Celtics went over the Sixers. Bosby stepped on the sideline there. So again, Heat down by 5 here with 16 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the second half. For the Celtics, their record is 4-6. They're in a 3-way tie for 6th. The advantage that they have is they have the head-to-head over the other 2 teams that are tied with them at 4-6. So if the Celtics win, I don't believe that they can fall below that number 6 line just because they have the head-to-head on both the Hornets and the Thunder. That's a good pass to Antonio Phillips, who's playing in his 3rd game, so he will meet the minimum game requirement to be eligible for the postseason, which Coach Josh Arsenault will be pleased with. Just another very versatile, athletic guy who can rebound, can score, can defend, block shots. Is a good contest on defense, but Link got a bit too much of the body. Again, if the Celtics lose, you then bring a couple scenarios into play. Both the Hornets and Thunder could pass them in the standings, and then the Bulls, I believe, are the only other team within that 1-game range. Great play by Trey Anthony. That could pass them. The Bulls have the head-to-head over the Celtics, but again, if the Bulls were to win and catch the Celtics, it means the Hornets would lose. So once again, that'd be a 3-way tie. So you'll hear a lot of me talking about 3 and 4 and potentially 5-way ties today. And that is going to be 3 seconds on the Celtics. For the Celtics, it's pretty easy though. Win and you're the 6th seed. But the Heat are saying, nope, we want a little bit of positive momentum. We don't want to end the game end the season on a long losing streak. Bosby can't connect there to Anthony. And Link may have traveled, but
He had the ball in both of his hands.
yeah, I don't know if maybe they saw he was still juggling it. Doesn't matter, he missed the shot. And then Anthony answers with the 3. And again, I've seen it all, I feel like, at this point. It really doesn't matter what your record is. If you are playing well at this time of the year, anything's possible. Chepkovich off for 3, and that's Keyshawn Williams with the rebound, who I believe in the Heat's win in Week 3 was the player of the week in the K1 League. Bosby is off. It's a NBA range 3. Lincoln to Phillips. Oh.
Trey jumps up and asks if he's okay.
I appreciate the sportsmanship.
I love that,
can be
man.
a scary play. Glad Tone didn't get hit in the head, or if he did, he's not showing it. That'll be, I believe, 2 fouls on Anthony. Phillips, that is too good of a spot to get to if you are the Heat. Not going to miss many of those.
And as a turnover, it'll be Celtic ball.
Back with you guys, my apologies. Good defense from Link. And this is going to be at least a 3-on-1. Great pass to Phillips.
From Jared Johnson to Antonio Phillips. Score is 49 to 43.
And if the Celtics are able to win and get this 6th seed, we have seen great pass to Thompson. It was a really good pass from King. We've seen the 6th seed not only beat the 11, but beat the 3 seed twice now. We've even had a 6 seed win it. And that 6 seed actually had Jared Johnson and Jameer Hines on it. Back when the Suns, Anthony will want that one back when the Suns went through the Lakers, the Rockets, and the Warriors after beating the Pistons in the first round. CJ's off. Good rebound from Thompson, and younger brother Cam knocks it out of his hands. 49-45, 12:20 to play. If the Celtics do get the 6th seed, they'll have a potential 6-11 game, and if they were to get to the quarterfinals, then they'd play the number 3 seed. Bosby is good, gets a friendly roll. The Heat are right there within 2 points. Again, the ability to score and get to their spots on offense. Shepkovich thought he may have been fouled, and it is hard enough to keep Jared Johnson off the glass, but if you don't put a body on him, you definitely won't be able to. Again, this is a tough ask for the Heat. You got 5 guys, and I know they've got some young athletes who are in great shape and can play all day, but it's easier said than done playing 40 minutes with 5 guys, especially if the Celtics are going to play with some tempo like they do here. 3 is off. Man, and just the ability to get on the glass. If you're the Heat, you hope to get a 6th or a 7th player here next week. Just give you a little bit of a wiggle room, both fouls wise, but also guys can get a breather. Another great pull up from King. Again, when he gets to his spot, he is just a really dynamic player offensively. We all know how he defends. He's quick, he's got good hands, and another offensive rebound for the Celtics. I don't have the numbers, but I heard someone down there say it. The zone might be hurting them a bit. Rebounding. Brody Gonzalez and Jameer Hines into the game. I asked Brody about his shoes earlier in the season as Phillips' 3 is off. Great rebound from Hines. And I asked him about his shoes. I said, 2 different colored shoes. I said, is that normal nowadays? He said, yes. He goes, you can order them that way.
He had them last year, too.
Okay.
I don't know if they're the same ones, but he had 2 different shoes last year. Maybe it was opposite.
Yeah. Almost Christmas colors, but it's more of a pink than a red, and it's more of the the neon green than a sort of Christmas color green.
It's a Christmas at an early 2000s club.
There you go. Either way, it does not, in my opinion, match the uniform. They're fun shoes.
They're very fun.
They just don't match the Celtics vibe. But if that's not what you're going for, then I think Brody's going to be happy with his shoe choice.
Well, now that they have to wear uniformed tops and bottoms, their shoes are their expression.
That's right. Trey off from 3, and I don't have good enough eyes to see all the brands from up here, but great take from Hines.
Takes it all the way for the layup.
I believe that's 6 points in a row, and it is back to a 9-point game for the Celtics. Heat down 9 here with just over 9 minutes to play, and that's the guy, as his 3 is off from Bosby, that has been able to score really with the best of them this year. He's averaging just shy of 20 points per game. Phillips gets it to go.
Twice into the lane, gets the layup to go. And we're going the other way. Celtic ball.
Great take from Phillips. The Heat just have the one timeout left. They might need it, as I believe it's a 10-0 Celtics run here. And this is the
Mr. Scott tells us those are the Rick and Morty LaMelo ball sneakers.
Yeah, when I said I didn't have good enough eyes to tell, it's a great shot from Lane Thompson. I also don't have that type of knowledge. I know something about basketball shoes, but D. Scott has got me by a mile on those things.
I remember at the beginning of the season, D and Trey were making fun of me because I had no idea. I can tell you colors, and if I see a swoosh.
Williams, great hands. Thompson is fouled on the 3, and the Heat have a chance to get 6 points back, get right back into this thing. And also, anytime you can get to the line, it's like a mini timeout, especially 3 free throws, and all these guys are going to appreciate the breather here.
It's definitely a mini timeout for me.
Thompson's first one is good.
And he knocks down the first.
Johnson averaging 23 points a game, 8 rebounds a game, and 2.5 assists per game. That could every bit put him in the discussion for first team All-League, and wouldn't be surprised if he got a couple looks at the MVP ballot. And that's a backbreaker. You get 5 points in a row, and CJ Link is left open in the corner off of a made free throw, albeit. It's a foul by Gonzalez, who bumped King. Interesting to see what the league says. The voting process for All-League is continuing to morph just as we get feedback and try to continue to acknowledge as many players and performances from the season as possible. Anthony, a good take, can't get it to go. Look at those hands, and one.
And one. Anthony on the following finish.
Anthony gets it to go,
Foul the assistant number 5.
and a foul.
That'll be his 3rd foul.
Johnson's second in scoring. Brandon Barry's, like I said, is going to have the scoring title unless he scores 0 today, plays in the game, scores 0, and someone else on here puts up about 100 because he's got such a big cushion. Jared would have had the best chance to catch him, but again, when you are a 5-point lead for Barry, and I think you've played in every game, it's just even a stinker of a game isn't going to change your average that much. Jameer Hines with another big 3 to answer back. As the Heat chip away, the Celtics continue to answer. And I know Johnson's going to be right in that mix for some good awards. Right on cue, gets the steal to Hines. 3 is good. Johnson gets the assist, and the barrage of offensive rebounding is what was hurting the Heat early in this half, and now it's just the Celtics can't really miss from 3. That 3 is off the side of the backboard. Phillips, showtime, and one. Gotta say, Alonzo, I appreciate your hustle and your athleticism to do what you just did off the chairs and the wall.
Sorry, number 2, Alonzo King.
Trey says that is not on me.
Team third.
It is tough when you play with 5 guys, Trey. I feel your pain. I've done it, and I'm in nowhere near as good a shape as you guys are, and it is a horrible experience.
I went running yesterday, and I had a hard time walking up these stairs. So.
I'm with you, Aaron. Some of us are very much in the admirable state of what these guys can do out here.
We're very comfortable in our booth.
That's right. After Trey's bucket, again, Williams is just everywhere. He'll pull from 3. That's off. And the Heat now are putting in more effort than the Celtics on the glass. Oh, my goodness. Keyshawn wanted that to go. He couldn't get it to go. And C.J. Will, that was an incredible play by him. He just was a little bit long in the putback attempt. And all of a sudden, it's 16 points, and the turnovers are mounting up. Holy smokes. The athleticism of the Celtics taking over here. It's really their length. Good hands from Hines. Again, Williams comes up with another loose ball. That guy is everywhere. And Gonzalez will take a charge against Anthony.
That's his charge battery.
How do you say charge on the court?
Our handy-dandy walkie-talkies fell off the charger last night, so
It's always something.
it's always something.
Hines, yes. And if you are just tuning in, or even if you've been watching the whole thing, this score is not even close to indicative of how this game has gone. I don't remember the last time the Celtics missed a shot. They've maybe gone 6 out of 7 from 3 here. Might even be better than that. Williams with another hit on a loose ball. This guy's everywhere. It's a 21-point game. This was a 3-point game halfway through the second half. Hines, nice take. That is
Celtics just
tough.
stop missing. They just stop missing.
The Celtics better save some of these makes for next week. They are just on a flamethrower right now offensively. Anthony fouled by Gonzalez. 2 to play. The clock will run as we wrap up this game. So the Celtics are going to be the number 6 seed unless we have a team drop out, then I guess they'll be 5th, but they're going to be the number 6 seed. The Heat are going to be the 12. So they'll be on opposite sides of the bracket. That means the Heat will play at 12:15 next week. Williams fouled again, and no, he did not travel. He fouled him first. Heat will play at 12:15 next week, and the Celtics should play in that 6-11 game at 1:20 p.m. There are still 4 or 5 teams, I believe, that can finish in the 11 spot. So I won't even deliberate on that just yet. But you'll see these 2 teams in the first 2 games of the week. Next Sunday, April 28th, playoffs. And finally a miss. It's Jameer Hines, and sure enough, an offensive rebound. A minute to play. Jameer says, I'm not missing again. My goodness. The Heat have played admirably with 5 players, and I don't know what you can do if a team's going to shoot and rebound the way that they have. And still pressuring down, up 25 with 40 seconds to play. This is an impressive second half. Another steal.
It looked
Gonzalez.
like it was a pass to Brody.
Gonzalez wanted the assist, and might have to give him a missed shot attempt on that one. Bosby to Williams. This is pad your stats time. Williams 3 is off.
Or mess up your stats time.
Or, yes, Chepkovich has it. This is a good time to dribble out the clock, but Vern says, ball games, 89-62. The Heat will be your 12 seed, and the Celtics will be in your 6th spot.